KCET 2025 aspirants. So finally the mock results are out. So it is quite earlier than my predicted date. So finally it is out today, and there is some technical glitch in the website, so you might not be able to check, but please wait for some time. After that the website will work properly and then you will check. But still if in case you have not got any seat in the mock allotment, then here's what you have to do next. Because you know, in KCET it is one time option entry. Whatever choice filling you will do, whatever option entry you will do at this point of time before the locking for round 1, that will be the final option entry. So you have to be very careful, very alert here, what mistakes you should avoid, what things you should be doing, so that you will be getting at least a seat in the option entry. See, if you get a seat in the next rounds, you can upgrade it to the better seats. You can rearrange the options in the later rounds. But if you don't get any seat at all in the first round itself, it becomes very difficult to get a seat in the second and third round. The chances are, I won't say zero, but yes, it is difficult and it is rare also. So it is a wise thing to do now to rectify your mistakes, to modify your option entry in such a way that you get definitely a seat in the first round if you haven't in the mock round. So I'll be telling you the exact steps, what you should follow, what you should be doing, what you should not be doing in this particular video. So please watch till the end. This is going to be a life-saving video for all of you. So first of all, let's talk about the content we have in today's video. Why you should not panic. That is the first thing, because when we panic, no children, we do a lot of mistakes. So first of all, I'll tell you why you should not be panicked. This is just a mock round. I'll be explaining that in detail. Next, how to analyze your results. How will you know that what mistakes you have done, and then what you should be doing right now after you have analyzed your mistakes. Next, what you should be avoiding at this point of time, and my final advice to all of you. So let's move to the first thing. Since, as I told you, mock round, it is the purpose of this mock round is to give a reality check about your option entry, how good it is, how bad it is. So whatever results we have got from this mock round, we should analyze it, and then we have a time given to us to rectify our option entry, so we don't have to worry or panic at all if we don't have got any seat, because this is just a trial and we still have time to modify our option entry so that we will get a seat. So first of all those children who have not got any seat, it's my request to all of you, please calm down. Please don't get demotivated or don't be sad. This is just a trial. So we can have time to rectify our mistakes. Next, second thing is why you did not get a seat. This is the big question that you need to ask yourself. What mistake you did? There will be two mistakes there can be either of these two mistakes or both of them that you have done. The first one is you have entered too few options. For example, if your rank is 30,000, you have entered the colleges that comes in your range, but you have entered very few options, and this year the cutoff might have gone high, the cutoff has changed somehow, and you did not get any seat. That can be the first mistake. The second mistake is you have entered only the top colleges, only the top very famous reputed colleges and branches you have entered, where you really want to go, but your cut marks or your rank is not matching with the cutoff of those colleges. So here are the two mistakes that you might have done, because of which you didn't get the seat. So you have to analyze which mistake you have done. Whether you have added only the top colleges where you are interested in, but your rank is not matching there, or you have entered the correct rank range options, you have entered correct options according to the last year cutoff, but the options list or the number of options that you have entered is very less. That can be the reason. Now, what you should be doing? You have to analyze your results, and I'll tell you how you should be analyzing it. So first of all, did you get a college? That's the first question. So if you have got a college, is it your top choice college or is it your bottom choice college? Because getting a college in the bottom choice is also not a good thing. It is definitely better than getting nothing, but it is not the best thing that could happen to a child, right? So that is why you have to see whether you have got a top college or a bottom college of your list. Or if you did not get any seat, then the obvious reason is whatever colleges you have added, those cutoffs will be very high. That is too ambitious colleges, or the number of options you have entered is very low. So you have to think which, if you are falling here, then you have two options how to make it better, and if you are falling here, what you have to do. So first case, let us take that you have got a college, but that is not your top choice. Now when I say top choice means it should be if it is not in your top 20, okay, it is not in your top 20 to 30 colleges, then you can say that it is not your top choice. Okay, so what in that case, what you have to do? In that case, that means your higher options that you have added, that is more ambitious colleges than your rank. Means suppose your rank is 30,000, the first 20 colleges, 30 colleges that you have added are within the cutoff of 5,000 to 10,000. Understanding? So these are the high, like very ambitious colleges that you have added. That is why you didn't get your seat there. Next, what can be, what you have to do then you should be, don't delete the allotted option if you, that is your safe backup. So don't delete any option here, but what you can do is retain the dream options at the top, but add more realistic colleges before the current allotment. Means, say for example, you got 31st college. Okay, so this one, and your rank is 30,000. This 1 to 20 colleges that you have added, these are all those colleges whose cutoff is between 10k or less than 10k. So what I'm telling you now, what you have to do is, these 20 colleges you can keep it, but, or this 10 colleges you can keep it, but next 10 colleges should be some from your realistic dreams. Okay, realistic means when I say those colleges whose cutoff is between 20k to 30k, these are your realistic colleges according to your rank, right? So you have to put those colleges. Next, add backup options after the current allotment to avoid getting nothing. So because this is not the final allotment, if you have got a seat now, doesn't mean that you will be getting the seat even in the final round, and if you haven't got any seat now, that also doesn't mean that you won't get any seat in the first round. Okay, so this is mock allotment. After that, so many changes will take place, so don't forget to add backup options. Next, if you didn't get any seat at all, that means you have added too ambitious options or very less options in your option entry. So what you have to do, this is very important. Don't panic. First of all, this is just a trial entry. You have to add more options that are realistic for your rank. So if I say whatever is your rank, okay, if your rank is X, minus 10,000, okay, or minus 10,000 to 15,000, from here to X is your realistic options. So if I say if your rank is 40,000, okay, then at least I can say from 25k to 30k. Okay, 25, starting from 25k to 40k, whatever colleges, options, cutoffs are there, these are your realistic options. Are you getting? That is clear? So you have to add more realistic options. You don't have to worry of adding dream colleges, but you have to focus on adding more realistic colleges and more backup options. Next, include less competitive colleges or branches. For example, if your rank is too high and you are planning only to get computer science, that will become difficult because this is a competitive branch. So what you can plan is, you can make some options, make some branches which is near or which is similar to computer science, but exactly is not computer science. So I'm talking about computer science and allied branches that you can choose. Here their cutoff is also less and they are also aligning with your career aspirations. Okay, next, if you have got your dream college, okay, if you have got your top choice, here also you should be very careful. It is great that you are getting your top choice, but remember, this is not the final option entry, so our final result. So that is why you should not be overconfident. Rather, you should also keep enough backup options for yourself. Okay, now let's move to the second thing that we have to do, that is what you should do now. I have already discussed, but I'll go more in detail. So those students who have not got any seat, please remember you have to prepare your option entry again with 100 plus options. Okay, 100 plus, not colleges, 100 plus choices I'll write. Okay, just let me change the ink here. Okay, 100 plus choices. Okay, you can have at least 100 plus choices you have to give. 100 plus means 120 to 30. Mix, top, mid and safe tier colleges. So here the 10% colleges, 10% choices should be your dream one. Okay, 10, then 60% should be realistic one. Okay, then 30% should be your backup options. Now I told you what is realistic dream, means whatever is your rank, 15,000 below that, okay, 15 to 20,000 below that, from there you have to start till your rank. For example, if your rank is 50,000, you have to start from 35,000 to 50,000, 40,000, 25,000 to 40,000, 30,000, 15,000 to 30,000. So at least 15,000, 20,000 rank back you have to start, and these all are your realistic dreams. Okay, then consider the colleges in other cities if you are open to location. So Bangalore, if you are looking for, the cutoff generally is a little bit high due to location. You can check for other locations as well if you are ready to relocate. Second thing, explore alternate branches. As I told you, computer science, if you only aim for computer science, it is very competitive branch. You can look for other technical branches like information science, ECE, AI and CS related branches. Okay, next, reorder the preferences smartly. This is again important. The one which is your most preferred college, okay, most interested option choice, that should be at the top. Okay, next you have, don't keep unreachable options at the top without backup. You should have enough backup options, that is mandatory. Next, arrange in the order first dream, then realistic, and then you should have safe options. Okay, next, what you have to do, keep some backup options at the end. As I told you, backup options are very important. Even if you like, you should not end up without getting any seat. So at least 30 to 40 backup options are required. Okay, now I'll talk about mistakes that you should avoid at this point of time. First of all, don't get panic and delete everything or do anything nonsense at this point of time. This is not required. This is just a mock allotment. You can rectify. Please keep this in your mind. Second thing, don't copy others' list blindly. Everyone's rank is different, everyone's category is different, everyone's choices are different. So please make your own option entry following your strategy and following your like what is your interest. Following that, you should be preparing. Don't ignore backup options. Again and again I'm saying, you have not ended up with any seat in the mock allotment. There's a high chance that in the round 1 also you may not be getting any seat if you don't add any backup options. Next, don't assume the mock results to be same as final. So students will edit now, so it will definitely change a lot. So make accordingly your option entry. Okay, next I have, okay, next thing, that is my final advice to all of you, that take mock allotment as a learning outcome here. Which college you are getting, what is its rank, what was its cutoff last year, and what is, if you are getting at what rank, whether the cutoff has decreased, increased. So analyze it properly. Okay, next next is make changes realistically and confidently. A well balanced option entry is very required here. You have a higher chances of getting a seat here. Okay, next, it's not just about the top colleges, but you should also be thinking about your interest and preferences. Okay, so just don't follow the crowd, just don't say, okay, this college, all my friends are applying for RV, I'll also apply. It's not like that. What is your interest, whether you are really interested in that particular college or not, based on that you have to take your decision. So I'll give a simple example of a good option entry. So in this option entry, you have to analyze, you have to imagine that your rank is around 32K. Okay, so if my rank is 32K, so I have given some of my dream, this green one is my dream college list, where I have started from 10,000 to 13,000. Okay, these are those colleges where there's very few chances that I'll get. Next, these 3 colleges up to from college number 15 to 80, so almost 65 choices I have given which are realistic. So here I have started from around 13,000 to 29,000. Okay, 13,000 to 29,000, whatever options I feel were matching my interest, I have added them. So these are my, I'll say, realistic options. Next, if you see my backup options, my rank is 32,000. So all those colleges whose cutoff is more than 32,000, from 32 to 36,000 almost, the rank doesn't matter, but you have seen almost 20 options I have given. But you can add furthermore 30 options you can give in the backup sections as well. So this is how a good option entry should look like. Okay, clear? Next, if you have further doubts, okay, these videos are there which will help you to guide, which will guide you how to make your option entry list. This is a very, very important video, and you can see a very popular video also. So please watch this video. I have explained much more in detail how to make your option entry. Second, once you have made the option entry, how to put it in the portal, how to log in and register, you might have already done that. So you can just see this, and how to do finally in your portal, because again you are going to upload it, again you are going to option entry, so no mistakes at this point of time will be accepted. So please watch this video once and you understand the complete process how to do it, and then start doing your option entry list. Okay, so this was all about in this video, and if you have not got any seat, please don't panic. Put down your comments what college you are getting, which branch you are getting, and do let us know. Thank you for watching and all the best.